Whoa.
In Minecraft.
Whoa.
In Minecraft.
All right, guys. Now we are officially live.
Did y'all ever beat that level?
No.
So glad, because I want to be a part of it.
But yes, we're finally here. We're here and
You
we're
will be.
live at 6 o'clock almost. I mean, we were just waiting on some things. You know what? Dotting the I's and
What do you
crossing
call
the
it,
T's
James?
and slashing the
We
Q's.
were waiting on black people time?
Yes. Because we're all
It's
black
not
here.
Wait a second.
He's
It's
racist.
We're
racist
all
now.
black here, especially this guy below me. He's the blackest of us all.
Yep. He's the blackest, yeah.
But yes. Welcome to the Oreyo Show. Welcome to the Oreyo Show, folks. Today we are going to be talking about a lot of interesting things. We're going to be talking about protecting the children. We're going to be talking about other stuff. We're going to go away from YouTube actually like halfway through the thing, and we're going to talk about, stuff that YouTube might ban us for. So instead of just trying to have to dance around, skirt around words, we're just going to cut it off and then just go to Rumble. So if you want to watch the whole thing, go to Rumble, make sure that we're still going and we're still live. So yes, go ahead and do that right now if you want
Rumble
to.
is where it's at.
It's the best.
Let me tell you.
It's bester than
The bestest.
YouTube. Yes. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right on into this shiz today. Let me go ahead and scream. So
What the hell? What the heck?
y'all know who
What
that
the
is.
heck?
Y'all know who that is, right?
Nope, I don't know who anyone is.
Oprah Winfrey.
Insurrection.
Yes,
What?
yes.
Insurrection.
This is totally
Wait a
Michelle
second.
Obama.
Yeah, I knew it. Look at her bulge.
She has
Okay.
quite the big
She has a lot of personalities.
She's got a lot of personality in her panties right now.
Yes,
for
What are you
sure.
trying to say? What kind of pervert
This is what he's trying to
points
say.
at another man's dick?
A penis, Michelle Obama has.
Quite indeed.
Yeah, like what
Quite
were you
indeed.
thinking when you put on the dress? It's like the penis came untucked.
Why? But anyways, we're gonna start this off with
Oh God!
this.
that?
This
This is what I was talking about.
this
Michael.
I won't scare away your customers.
This am I allowed to say person?
Hire me, please.
I don't know, Riley. You might get
I
sued.
might get in
Yeah, you
trouble or
might get
canceled if I
sued.
say person. But this vit. We're gonna use vit. Because that just encompasses everything.
We call
Right.
it a humanoid. I'm gonna call it a humanoid
Yes.
anyway because it's
It's
vaguely.
an embodiment of
elf.
molecules.
Look at the
it
ears.
is a
elf.
humanoid. It
might
has
be elf.
vaguely human features,
And glasses.
physically speaking, at
I want to
least.
see a close up on this.
Yes. Let's see what this
screen
individual is talking about. All right. Let's just go in here. Oh shit. I forgot that I did the thing from before. So let me do that real quick. Hey, it's a dogo.
Oh, you actually have more than just dragons and
Oh, you didn't know that?
vegetation on your back. That's
There's some vegetation there.
There's plenty of vegetation in
well,
dragons.
but more than that though. There's a dog. That's the
Yeah,
point.
there is a dog.
Yes.
I don't think anyone at home can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, they can't. It's my
Oh.
back screen. It's my freaking desktop. Yes. But anyways, okay. Going back to this. Okay. So we're gonna listen to this first and then come back to it. All right. Here we go.
Now it's really quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Pick
Oh.
one of the four genders. Female, I do not wish to disclose. Male, or X, non-binary, Canada only. If only I was Canadian. So I'm replying.
Yes. Holy crap.
Wow.
Yes. There we go. I have to switch it back and forth for the fourth mic. That's what that was. Just so that you know. Hey, you can talk, right, Trav?
I can
Genie.
speak.
Yes. Okay. See.
Speak,
There we go.
Travis.
But
thinking,
yes.
like,
You
So
can do it. You can do it.
This is just another video of some person saying, "Hey, look at me! I don't know what to choose." Like, grow the fuck up, get your job, and
Can I ask
Right.
who does your ears?
express yourself on your own time.
They're so cute. I want to know who does your. Here's your earist. Your
Your
ear
earsist?
list. Your ear list.
It's like,
I
dude,
think
you're gonna get this
they
job,
do
and then you're
their-
gonna show up for your first day, and they're gonna
And
be
they're
like,
gonna
"What the
fire?
fuck, dude?"
Assuming this humanoid
She could be a
Walmart.
Christmas elf.
is actually
Maybe.
trying
Pretty well
to
in
work.
the mall.
Right?
mean-
But she's not at the mall right now.
We were watching we were watching those videos earlier about all the people, like that girl with the blue hair that was getting kicked out and scolded by her mother. Or
Oh, yeah.
its mother, I guess.
That's mother.
Was like, what do I do? That I can't work. I have too many.
Yeah, that video is like a year old, but I wonder, is she still looking for a place to live, or
That's
is
a
she
very
still
good-
like?
She's probably leeching off other people,
Yeah, she's probably got a roommate somewhere that's kind of like, hey,
taking
what's
pity
up?
on her because of all her disabilities and stuff. You weren't here.
I'm sure
so-
she could get a
know
job
if
at
you know
like
what we're
a
talking about.
delivery place, working in the mornings.
Doesn't. Shark sticks.
I feel like they would hire. I would feel like they would hire that. What we just watched.
If that could handle the work.
If that could handle the work, probably not. Its ears would fall off. I keep wanting to see.
The ears are probably not.
trying to
Wait,
be
what if they're
politically
prosthetic ears?
It's like a Trekkie that just took it too far. You were
And
so
They
deep
took their
in
own
your
role
dream.
play seriously.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like now you're like in Inception.
You're like, you
now
know,
you're
Pretty much.
unaware that
I love it
you
so
are
much.
delusional.
I want to be one of those people on the TV.
What do you think?
It's like they don't.
Me?
They,
You haven't said much. I need to know what you think.
He's
baffled.
lost.
Yeah,
He
I'm
doesn't
lost.
know.
don't
I need
what's
to know
going
what your
on.
thoughts
It's
are
odd that
on the
people are
situation.
doing this shit, right?
his
Yeah,
his
it's
reality is being altered right now.
Not
much
only
like,
is she
uh,
doing it, she's really expecting people to take it as seriously as she is.
She's not even taking it seriously.
Right, you're right.
That's the thing.
I'm sorry,
Like, she
guys.
doesn't
What's
take
a
anything
she? I only know
seriously.
it now. You know.
I don't know. The immaturity level of people nowadays is
Right, it really does. It really does show that like there is no maturity. She didn't listen to shit.
mm-mm.
She's
I don't
really
know,
just- She's really just a big, hey, look at me! Look at me, please look at me!
Riding a boat off a waterfall, dude.
Dude,
It's wild.
forever, bro.
It's
She's
wild.
gonna be like 60 one day looking like that.
Now, what's crazy about
Their
those?
kids are gonna go see the grandma. She's gonna be like a scary old goblin looking lady.
Dude, she's gonna be the witchy grandma.
Fuck, they're gonna be like, ah! No, I don't want to
The
go see
kids-
grandma, please!
Wait. Okay, so really a little bit off topic, but kind of the same. What do we call? What kind of pronoun words would we use for like old people of this generation? Do you think we
Old?
can't use
Old?
grandma
You say
or
old.
grandfather?
Oh no, it's they made
You
some.
know
It's
what I
like
mean?
it's like poopa and
Itpa and
pop-
Zinma
pop-
and
Poppy.
yeah,
Zlama.
yeah, I think
and-
someone's like
Zoo.
popo.
Imagine like the kind of words we would
Oh,
use
yeah, I saw
to describe
poma. Yeah, there's one of them.
our senior citizens in the future. If
I
they're still
wonder
doing
if
that
they're
shit.
still gonna think like that after their brains have developed further.
That's the
What if
thing.
one day, like, you wake up and your frontal lobe developed, like, click, and you're like,
What
fuck,
the
I cut my dick off.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
shit.
dude.
You know what's
Oh.
fucked up though? That
What the fuck happened to my ears?
that shit actually happens, and then they kind of end up.
Killing themselves?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna try to
Wow.
not say it, but oh yeah, that's
He was
exactly
trying to
what
smother
he
the
was.
topic with a towel,
he
but
ran out with that.
He was like,
I mean,
yes,
I would be like, oh, fuck, I completely screwed my life up. I completely
I can't
ruined
do
my body.
anything else,
Yeah.
and that's the shit that's happening right now, right? So like,
I mean-
they're coming after children and fucking with them. That's why people like this are in schools, and it's kind of bad because, well, here's something that I found just scrolling through the interwebs, and this pedophile
Oh
advocacy
my-
group says to prevent child abuse, teach kids about fetishes.
imagine Travis brought this up.
What?
The genie brought this up a while back, but
Thanks, buddy.
what kind of like? Imagine being the family member of a person who advocates pedophilia.
Right? Like,
What do you think? What would you do?
I'd Spartan kick him in the chest every time he came on my fucking
What
eye.
would you do? I want to know what you would do.
I would pull my children
away
out of
from them.
all. Yeah, I would pull my children out of all those situations.
Yes.
You would just own that
100%.
person as your family member? I would.
No, like if someone was
If
teaching
you
my
were the
kids, and there was a-
family member of a
Oh,
person
no,
who
God,
advocates
yeah,
pedophilia, you
disown.
would disown them as a
disown,
family, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, send
Like,
them to a mental hospital or something.
I know that right now there's like a thing with pedophilia where people are like, we are mentally ill, so like, you have to like treat us as if we're mentally
Yeah,
ill or
you're
something.
damn right. You're mentally ill.
And it's kind of like,
Advocate
okay,
for shit, fuck.
yes, you're mentally ill, but I mean,
And you're a threat to my safety.
Yes, well,
Right.
not to your personal safety, but to the safety of your child.
But
Well,
we
that's
have
essentially your safety.
We have
you know?
institutions.
You're the
to-
threat to the safety of all that makes me have.
So why aren't they in mental
Purpose.
homes then? Because
That's-
like we have institutions for people who are mentally ill, like legit. We
It's
should
because
probably...
they probably don't want to. They probably are just saying that. So you know how people go into court and they're like, just plead insanity because
Yeah.
you won't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it like, oh, sorry, it's you. If you say it's just mental illness, people will be more comfortable with it.
Just
They will.
victimization instead of having to admit that you're fucking disgusting. You're really, well, it's not my fault.
I didn't
It's
do
not
it.
your fault. You
Well,
want to fuck kids.
This is grooming.
Yes, exactly.
This is the
That's
definition
illegal.
of grooming. Yeah.
Illegal.
Yeah.
As
Are they
hell.
doing it though?
Yes.
They're actually
They're
like
actually
this is
having
happening.
these advocacy groups.
Yes. These people are
But are we actually
actually
teaching
doing
kids
this.
about fetishes?
There are some teachers that are in schools today that are actually like they're teaching the kids about transgenderism and then giving them like, oh, you can be whatever you want to be, and then they're hiding that from their parents. So like the kid comes out into the school as transgender, quote unquote,
Wait,
because
hiding from the parents? How
yes,
does that work?
because
So they're
the-
influencing these kids.
yeah, they're influencing the
to-
kids,
to
and
do
then they're
this.
teaching the kids to not tell their parents, which is an exact thing of that is a part of grooming, is where they separate the kid from the parent by
Yeah.
having them hide stuff from the
Yeah.
parents.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I honestly, I would not, if I had kids, I would just find every single way to homeschool them because no, I don't
I'd rather
trust
my
you.
child be super socially awkward than be groomed by
Yeah,
perverts.
or be molested.
mean,
also.
Yeah, that's the question I have about this. Something's going on behind the scenes if they're teaching kids about fetishes.
Yeah.
If they're teaching kids anything, like these are like the picture kind of depicts
Yeah.
like kindergarten almost.
Yeah.
So like that
What's
is
a
like
penis?
too
When I was
young.
That's
in school, you
basically
didn't
what
even
these
go through
children
sex
are,
ed
like-
until you were like in 8th grade.
Right, in like
Or,
high
a
school.
freshman in high school.
Yeah. So it's like this is way too early. If you do this early, it kind of like messes up their mind, and then they
Yeah.
have like this weird confusion, and then as they grow, they're kind of like fucked up in the head, and then they kind of like start acting like the first person with the elf ears, and then now you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah,
Where did I go wrong?
Because there are certain things that are just the way that they are, and you move on from that. You learn who you are, and this is the
Yeah,
kind of hair that
exactly.
you have, and these are the color eyes that you have, and this is the skin, and this is your ethnicity, and this is your parents, and these are your brothers and sisters, and
But
this
if
is how
people-
fucking
if
tall
people
you
get
are.
Taught like that, they have the idea that they can change themselves, so that's all they want to do.
I think it
Yes.
started.
like-
It's the same kind of thing. Where you can do whatever you want to do. But
Exactly.
You can't.
Yeah, that's
you
what
You
they,
can't be whatever you want to be.
they're
Yeah.
teaching. Like when your kids are young, they have that thought that they can do whatever they want,
You
and
can
then
do
when
whatever
you
you
teach
put your
them that,
mind to.
when they teach them that, it's kind of like they grow up and they're like,
Okay.
I can do whatever I want to. I can be whatever I want to. So then somebody's like, I'm a cat. And then now you have kids at school saying meow to the teacher. And then if you don't say meow, then the teacher gets fired. And it's like,
Right.
bruh, where the are we at right now? Like, what's going on?
That just reminded me of that wolf kid
The wolf
from
kid.
way back. You don't remember that? The guy who identified as a wolf.
Oh, gosh.
I
No, I, didn't
mean-
He's like, oh.
We're in a
I've
sea
seen things
of,
that got
we're like in a
got
sea of people that
identified
do
as like
that.
a lizard, a fucking tiger.
hear that.
I know
Oh,
y'all
Oh,
probably
have you
seen a
seen the
lizard
Dude,
alien guy?
I've met-
The guy who's like
Oh, yeah, I saw
changing
the-
himself into like
yeah,
an
I saw that,
alien.
dude. I saw that,
My
dude.
I've met people
goodness.
who identify as kin of fictional characters, so
Ooh.
Oh, God.
that was
That
on.
reminds me
oh,
of,
I can't say. I don't want to say. I don't want to incriminate anyone
There's a
that I've
Reddit
known in the past.
Reddit thing of it was like a group of people, and the guy who was just a normal guy got accepted into their like household, and they were all like thinking that they were like anime characters essentially, and they were like going through the motions trying to do all this weird stuff, and it was the nastiest environment ever.
Oh,
Like the
God.
girl just rubbed like essential oils on herself to clean her off, never took a
Oh,
bath.
gosh.
Yeah, like abused a guy and he abused her back. It was just weird, dude. That
That's-
whole story. I forget what it was
Lacking
called.
integrity for your soul.
Yeah, it's like people never really learn how to grow up because they were influenced in a certain way where they're like, this is right.
There are no boundaries.
Yeah.
Fuck everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
There's no integrity to anything. Like
Now-
nothing is structured and set in stone.
Now with like the classroom though, there are like things that also you need to watch out, which isn't also not in the classroom, but like you know how they have kids shows and stuff like that, and like things that are meant for kids. Of course, guess who still has control of those? These same individuals. So you still have to watch out what your kids are listening to and watching, because in some cases, like this one right here, it's more so just audio. So I'm just gonna turn the audio on. It's not really anything to watch, but apparently this is like a radio show or something like that. And this little person on the radio sounds a bit odd, sounds a little bit weird. So here we're gonna go ahead and play that real quick, and you guys we're gonna see how that sounds to you. Can you hear it? Is it playing? Oh. Is it playing? I don't know. I can't hear
Can't
it.
hear anything.
I don't
I
hear
can't hear
nothing.
it either.
I don't know why. Why you not here?
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Okay. Here we go and play.
If only I was Canadian.
Oh gosh.
They're all playing.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, start
So
over.
here we go.
Guys, I wanted to ask you, have you ever been touched in your life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to admit that I have actually been touched before. It is not a pleasant experience, but you know, it's a rule. No touching a llama, it's a rule, you know? But sometimes, you know, there are people who break the rule, and sometimes there are exceptions to the rule. You know, exceptions.
Yep.
You know, exceptions.
Yeah.
You know, rules.
Yep.
You know, exceptions to rules.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
So, this is a
So
little
that's
joke.
like really like an
Guys,
odd
I wanted to ask you, have you ever been
little
touched in
okay,
your
pause. But yeah, it's like a really odd, weird little back and forth that's going on. This thing says Lorenzo Llama. Why did the llama cross the road is what I'm guessing it says. And I mean, obviously this is supposed to be like a kid's radio show thing on the radio. And clearly that llama is got some weird stuff going on, because it's kind of like he was saying, yeah, you're not supposed to touch the llama, but there are exceptions to the rules. You understand what exceptions means, right? You understand what I'm saying, right? Yes. You understand? Yes.
Warming it up for when somebody tries. Hey, it's okay. And she's like, oh, yeah, I heard there were exceptions.
Right. Hold the heck up.
I don't really have anything. I can't. I'm really hung up on why that man sounds the way he does.
He was
Yeah.
making a voice
Yeah.
to sound like a llama.
That's why I'm hung up on it. Yeah. It's just
I'm hung up on the exception to the rule. It was,
What is the exception to the rule?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
very implicative. What?
Say what?
Is that a dude sitting in his truck radio system?
Yeah, hold
Someone
on.
just
Hold on one
this
second,
radio
because
system.
thing is acting crazy, so I'm gonna fix this real fast. Audio.
what?
The audio. Because this bitch is acting
because
crazy.
yeah, his mic.
His mic isn't doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap, man, that sucks.
Right? So you can't hear it at all? So what I'm gonna do is just do a hard reset.
Hard reset.
Baboom.
Nice and hard, bud.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Technical
And-
difficulties, everyone.
Technical difficulties. And it's restarting, and it'll come like they don't hear what we're saying.
The background music is awesome, dude.
Yeah, the background music works. Oh, okay, he's loud. I'll get out now. Oh my god, the clip.
So loud.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that you?
Turn his ugly ass. Boy,
Playing our
Wait, no,
games.
turn it up.
Gone, let's kick
Oh,
our
okay.
ass.
Well,
Okay,
Yeah, we've turned the difficulty down.
there we go.
I don't think that he
All right.
Everybody
All right,
good?
we're back.
Everybody?
Yeah, we're back,
All
we're
right,
back, we're
all
back,
right,
we're
we're
back.
back.
We're back.
Some
we're
technical difficulties
back.
happen
Yes.
every now and then, but it's
All
okay.
right.
We just got to stay strong.
Technically
We're
difficult.
going.
It's
But all right,
technical,
moving on,
and it's
because
difficult, and it's technically
this
difficult.
is pretty downing. But hey, it's not gonna get any better because guess what? This new iPhone emoji? Yes, for pregnant men.
I'm sorry. I don't hang around and it's just my brain is trying to think of my brain automatically tries to think of conversation pieces that happen that I can use emojis like that for, and I just can't think of a single situation.
Not a single
Because
fucking.
it's not
Even
about
ironically-
logic anymore. They're just
if you
doing
ate a
this
lot, it'd be
to
pretty good.
It'll be like, hey,
If you
what's
ate
up,
a
bro?
lot,
And then you send them
they're
a pregnant.
catering to the
guess
delusion
so.
of people.
No,
And
this is how people use it, right? Like, hey, bro, what's up? We're trying to hang out, and then you send them the picture of the pregnant guy.
Right. It means like, hey, let's fuck.
I guess that's true too. If you eat a lot,
I want you to-
eat a lot, or you are trying to fuck.
Right? Yeah, I guess so.
Butt babies.
Give me your baby
Put
I
your
want to
penis
in the
bop-
in
rear.
I
my
want
penis.
you to bop my baby. Right in my baby hole.
Oh my god.
Okay, yes. So moving on away from the poor children, we're going to talk about the president of the United States. Yay! Everybody loves that guy. Everybody
What a
loves
great
that dude.
guy.
He's like the most awesomest person in the world. He doesn't do anything terrible at all. And yeah, he's like the most respectable person that we'll ever gonna know. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I just saw this video.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
So
funny.
No
Either.
spoilers, guys.
Yeah, no
Stop spoiling it for me.
But yeah, let's go. It's only 27 seconds, so this shouldn't be too bad. And let's hope no more technical difficulties. Clicking it, ticking it, and playing.
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
He like realized he was like, oh fuck.
Oh, I said it in the mic. Oh no.
He didn't realize it actually.
That's
I
the
don't-
that's
He
the
didn't
leader of the
realize
free
it?
world,
As
folks.
he was finishing saying the word bitch, he realized it.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
he was like,
True.
whoa,
Hey, that
shit.
could be the dementia. You never know.
Oh yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. He's probably
Just trailing
Dude,
off.
he's got to. Like every video I see of this man, it's a struggle for him to talk.
Dude, when he was
You
on
know?
the news, when he was running, it was like.
He was like, if you ain't black and you don't know how to vote for me, you should get-"
Oh my god.
If you don't know if you're voting for me or Trump, then you ain't.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Whoa.
Leader of the free world.
What the hell?
Mm.
It's just, I'm running out of things to say about this man because it's just, he says it all in his own, like everything he
Yeah.
says in his face and
It
his.
proves that it can't be the president that actually has that.
Yeah, it's just it's not our president that has the power. I don't think.
No, it can't
I truly-
be. That's
I
what I'm
truly-
saying.
I mean,
believe
he literally is a puppet. Like the reason
has
that
to be,
the
right?
reason that they didn't like Trump beforehand is because he wouldn't allow them to make him a puppet. So they would be like, he's being a fascist because he wasn't listening to any of their shit. But now this motherfucker, he has no choice because he's like brain dead. He's just like,
Yeah.
he's just not there at all. You know what I'm
running
saying?
on fumes.
Another stupid son
Like-
of a bitch.
That's stupid. son of a
Fucking
bitch.
idiot. You rich asshole. He just used to not having any worries, man.
Right now let's talking about this son of a bitch right here. So remember we had talked about previously, I think was another video or something where he was basically had the like border wide open, and all these illegal immigrants were coming in, and they were just like, oh, we're doing something at the border and all of this bullshit and all of that fucking shit that he was lying about. So apparently somebody caught them in the act. It looks like Fox News. And they caught
Fake
them.
news.
Well, it's not fake news. This is actually real because apparently they are hiding the fact that they are bringing illegal immigrants into the country and then sending them out to other states. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Does this video say anything? Let's see. I'm just going to show you real quick. Camera share. Let me share.
Meanwhile, we have been witnessing our own mass releases of illegal immigrants here in the RGV this week. This is video we shot yesterday in Brownsville, where we saw well over 50 single adult male illegal immigrants just dropped off by ICE near a parking garage in the city and released into the public. You're watching as an NGO leads those men across the street to a bus terminal. Many of those men had ankle monitors on. Several of them were hiding their faces from our cameras. An ICE agent came forward to me who's been involved in mass releases and told me this has been discreetly going on since last spring. He told me that
since last spring. So
What did you do?
yes, it's working now. But yes. So basically they're just bringing in the illegals and just sneakily moving them around the country to, you know, certain states that they want them to go into, you know what I'm saying?
So they can control those votes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was actually about to ask, why are they doing...
Now you're probably
Democratic
thinking,
votes, baby.
You're probably thinking, oh, you're just lying. You know, Blavasi's just acting crazy. He's just a crazy drunk person who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you need to stop
But
drinking.
here's another video of them doing it in the middle of the night. And guess what? Somebody basically exposes the truth like out loud. So here we go again. Let's listen to what this person says, though, this time, because this is pretty crazy shit. Okay, we got this. Full screen it. I can't really. No volume, no sound. Where's the audio? Come on. Wait, let's go back. Block. Let's see. Are you working? Okay, let's see. Come on. Audio. This audio thing is effing with me right now. That's what it is.
I mean, there's subtitles. We can just watch the subtitles.
Oh, there they are. Well, we'll just go with the subtitles then. Fuck you. All right.
At least for this one. I mean,
yeah, we'll do it. So it says, we don't tell them where we're going. Like I said, a lot of this is just... That's download stuff that we don't tell people. No, I get it. What do we want to do to attract the attention? We don't want the media. Even though where we're going when they tell us, obviously, I get the whole secrecy and all this bleep, but this is even above my bleep pay grade. You know what I mean? No bleep, like what the bleep? You know what I mean? And why? You know why. Yeah, I know, but why? Because, like, looks like who's in the office. That's why. But what's the big secret? Everybody knows it's happening. You know why. Because if it gets out, the government is betraying the American people. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, basically, this tells you exactly that they're hiding this shit at night. So this video, just to explain it, is they are moving, you know, the immigrants from, I think, one plane to another, or they're moving them from one plane into another state, and they're hiding it. They're hiding it, just like doing it in the middle of the night so that people don't see it. But whoever, I guess, is on this camera basically caught him and was like, so what the fuck is going on here? Why is this shit happening? Like, what are y'all doing? And the guy's like, yeah, we know it's happening. We're going to do it, but we're just going to keep doing it. We're just going to keep doing it because he's telling us to do it. Which is kind of weird because I don't understand why people just like see something that's going wrong and they just keep going with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they want to secure their future.
That's not, this literally is not securing their future. It's doing the exact opposite, to be honest.
Their present, okay? Their present future. They have
Like their
families,
job.
they have a job,
Yes,
they have a pay,
yes.
you know, like they're gonna just keep doing it because they don't want to get fired, you know?
Yeah, they
They're
want
scared
their
of the man.
paycheck.
I mean, everyone in this country is scared of the man right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if everyone is, because there's plenty of people who have said no to certain things and just got fired. And they're like, fuck that. I'm not going to do
yeah, but
this, that, or that.
But
yeah, that's we're getting off topic, but that's what this is happening right now.
Yeah,
that's why those guys are doing that, is because they're probably they don't have the guts. They don't have the...
I wouldn't in that situation.
They don't want to jeopardize.
Given my current
Right.
situation, I wouldn't, because I want to get places.
I mean, if
next year.
if your job was this, you would probably have enough money to like. You'd probably have enough money saved up that you wouldn't.
Would you
I mean, I
though?
would hopefully, at least if you're like a, doing whatever this person's job is, you would probably be making enough money to have saved up to be like, okay,
Would you though?
Hopefully. but
Okay, this
you
is
never
like-
know. They might get paid.
What?
breadcrumbs.
What is this guy's job title exactly?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but if your job is like something in the military, or your job is like the border patrol or something like that, I feel as if you would be making enough money that you would have saved up. You know what I'm saying? That you could be like, no,
because
I'm not.
I mean, there could be a variety of reasons why that isn't the case. I mean, it's
I mean-
entirely
Could also
plausible.
jeopardize your future,
Right.
endeavors. Like if you wanted to get a
and
job.
So
He could be
here's a
blacklisted
question that
from
I would
getting other
ask.
jobs
Though.
too. Like,
Here's a question that I would ask, right? So let's say you have a job and your job is telling you to drink some liquid that you don't know what the liquid is. You don't know what's in the liquid.
I
You don't
wouldn't
know
take
what
the
the
job
liquid would do.
because-
No, I mean, it's
No,
your
if
job
you
that you
have
have.
it, yeah.
You have the job. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
This is your job that you're using to pay your bills. And they're saying, here's a potion, and that potion looks fucking disgusting. You don't know what it is. They're not going to tell you what it is. You don't, this other person's telling you don't drink it because it's fucking going to fuck you up somehow, whatever way. It doesn't even matter. They're just telling you don't drink it, but your job's telling you that you have to drink it in order to keep your job. Are you
Do they
going to
have
drink
the-
that liquid?
Do they have the influence?
Well, yeah,
to,
but that's
It's almost
different.
like the same...
affect the rest of my life.
Yes, you don't know what it is. It could
No, but
kill
no,
you.
the company, whatever job it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your job. It's like it's your job. Like you worked to get this job, and
Yeah.
it's how you.
I'd
It's
say
almost
that's-
like having a job, and then they're like, hey, man, you got to get the vaccine.
I'd say that's an unfair comparison.
No, it's the same. It's the literal.
an unfair comparison.
It's the literal.
It's an unfair
exact thing.
comparison because you are comparing killing yourself over.
No, I didn't say it was gonna kill you. You just, I said it. You don't know
You
what it's gonna
implied
happen.
that something bad was going to happen to
Basically-
you.
Could happen. You
Okay,
don't
so
know.
we're both talking about... Okay, so what's happening right now is you're just both talking about the different side of the situation.
Yes.
So what's happening is there are people out there that have jobs, and they are faced with an opportunity to stand up for what's right and possibly lose their job.
Yes.
Or cower and keep your job and your paycheck.
Yes.
What's happening is these people are cowering.
Yes.
It's fucking wrong. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And what we need to do is be like, guys, y'all need...
'Cause-
Because you're in this situation, we can look at you and be like, bro, obviously what you need to do is fucking not do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, and look at it, right? Like exactly what he's saying. Like, imagine, like, your job that you work for cannot operate without you
Yeah,
working.
I don't think he's defending it. I think
Yeah.
he's just explaining what that guy's doing.
Yeah, yeah, I
And you're
understand.
telling-
I'm
And what you're
explaining-
saying is what should be happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, well, yeah, it's easy to objectify something because you're not putting yourself in the shoes.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
That
right?
person.
If this person, right, this person and everybody else who is a part of it was like, no, we're not doing this, then whatever job that they're working for, even if it's for the government,
Right.
they
there's
wouldn't
power
have
in
any
numbers.
power.
Yeah,
Because
you're right. There's power
they
in
need
numbers.
those people to do the
Yeah,
shit.
so what needs to happen is
all of
we
those
all be
people-
informed that in the future we need to see this kind of stuff and stick up for it.
And the reason I'm saying that is because this
But they
right
could just
here
shut down the building.
shut down
that
the
they were-
building.
If everyone at our building revolted, UPS probably would.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goodness, terrible.
Wait, is this live? Ah,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's live.
Whatever, dude.
It's too late. You already
it's
said it.
no, It's no secret where we
Whatever, man.
It's not a secret where I work.
It's not a
And
secret anymore,
I'm going to
Liz.
go ahead and say this right. I don't like my job, and I don't like the company that I work for. If that affects me in the future, okay, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like a group of people that is such a small group. Like, there are plenty of other places they could send these people. This could be anywhere in the United States. This could be anywhere in the country. This could be anywhere in the world. It doesn't really matter.
Well, it's
the
in
people
this
who
country.
hold the power are the people above them. If they start revolting, the people in power will just cut it off. They will just cut the problem off
Mm-hmm.
at the source, which is this one small part of the operation.
But once again, like in order for this specific situation to happen, they would need these specific people to do this. And if all of these specific
But
people,
is it these specific people though?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They could like I just said, they could literally import these people, or they could just replace the people that are revolting. Someone actually made a good example of, like people getting kicked out of the military for not taking their vaccines, but they're just going to bring in a bunch of people who agree to take the vaccine anyway.
Yeah, so this is where
So-
I'm seeing how we're actually talking about two different things.
Are we?
I think
we're
we're
talking about people having the cowardice to stay at the job even though
They know that they're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, they know that it's not exactly the most correct thing to do.
Yeah, so we need to encourage each other to not do this, all the while spreading this video around and being like, "Hey guys, just so you know, it is happening. There are people in places that can't quit because they can't lose their jobs.
Right.
So we need to come together and like cause it to be in a way that there can be change. And of course, we're not going to come up with this right now on the show, but
yeah,
we need to take away the power. We need to all come together and understand, hey guys, yes, you're right. They will just fire you. But if you all come together and you say, no, dude, I'm not going to let you just get fired. I'm fucking quitting too.
Right.
You know
if
what I'm
they
saying?
all just stop, then they can't, because the people in power aren't going to personally come down there and do this. They are going to need people.
It is difficult.
You know what I'm saying? So if the people leave and then the people that they try to come in, they would either have to be 100% for whatever they're trying to do, or if they just get another group of people that are just whatever, they might be like, oh, okay, this isn't right. And we saw that the other people just quit, so we're not going to do it either.
Yeah,
now,
it's radical as fuck. Dude.
You know, I understand
I
understand what you're saying. Yeah, people, not everybody can do that.
You're going to have to risk losing your job, and you're going to have to risk having to have your fucking kid move in with grandma for a couple years. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
That's
if
the
I see what you're saying. It is radical.
People, there will be people that accept that.
Yes, there's always going to be somebody who will be like, okay with that. Always.
There's always going to be both sides.
That's what he's saying.
Yes. There's going to always be people that
come in.
But now the reason I'm saying this is because this, this is pretty much that there's a congresswoman that's saying that she's going to try to impeach Biden because of all of this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's that. But this right here is the Border Patrol, right? And it kind of goes with what I was saying now. This person right here, I guess he's the person in charge, right? He's the person in charge who's shouting all the orders. And all of the other people here are pretty much like, this is wrong. And one of the dudes, you can't really see the guy on the camera, but when somebody is like kind of like pushing back. Hopefully the audio does not act stupid when I try this. So here we go. Let's see if it works. I'm going to try this. Put that button, turn the volume up. And no audio. Okay, let me see this again. And we're going to press the button. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I just want the audio, man. Just play the audio. This is really important audio.
Is the volume on the video up?
No, it is. It's this thing. That's what it is. It's not it's not the computer.
Okay, shit.
See, it does like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So go back. Go back. There we go. She is. Jeez Louise. All right. Blammo. Blammo.
We continue to do the job and the mission that we signed up for. Right? We all signed up for it. We all raised our hand.
Defend the Constitution, not the
It's not hard to say it. It may be hard for you to say it, but I've been doing this for 31 years. It's not hard for me to say it. Every day I wake up and I'm committed to this organization and I'm committed to each one of y'all.
Then you keep releasing criminal
Because
aliens in the country.
you're getting bogged down in the policies, the
You can't even
politics.
say illegal alien.
What's that?
That's why Chief Scott left.
You just said it.
You can't
Is
say
anything going to happen to you? You just said it.
the whole generation.
Why are you guys getting caught up in semantics? Right? There's a mission out there to be. There's a mission out there to be had, guys. We can sit here and argue about it till we're blue in the face. Right? I've been doing this job as long as y'all.
That's the problem.
What's that?
That's the problem, Chief. For evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. That's
I can't hear
what's
you.
happening. For evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. That's exactly what's happening here. Good men are doing nothing. You're allowing illegal aliens to drop off in communities.
You are doing something.
No, sir, we're not.
You are.
No, sir.
You're rescuing people every day. You're taking fentanyl off the streets every day. You're taking methamphetamine
Yes, and under this
criminal
administration
aliens
for the
off the
last
streets
year, we've
every
got the
day.
highest fentanyl death in the history of our country. In 1 year, in this country.
You know, we've made more fentanyl seizures already this year than we made last
Bruh.
year.
It sounds like
Gosh,
he's
that-
making like
It doesn't matter if you've made
More.
he's
I
making
hate that. Stop.
doesn't matter if
It's
you've
okay, it
made
happens.
more fentanyl seizures if it's still happening.
Right. It's
In more quantities.
it's like
he's making a lot of non-arguments.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
like got all these people coming at him saying this is wrong, and he's like just going in. He's like saying no, we're just gonna keep doing it.
Anytime anybody says we can argue about this all day, they don't know what the fuck they're
Yeah,
talking
just,
about.
They're just
Well,
trying
then
to
we
push
need
whatever.
to, because we need to discuss this and get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, that's why we're arguing, because both of us are like not communicating correctly. There's just a constant misunderstanding. You know what I mean?
I think the biggest issue that I have with this is, the ending part with the fentanyl stuff and all this kind of stuff. It seems like the illegal immigrants that they're bringing into the country are not the good ones. Like, my dad is an illegal immigrant, or he was until he became a citizen. And, like, there's decent ones out there, but if this is happening and things are getting worse, there has to be some type of purposeful action to bring in bad people.
Yes, there is.
And
There is an action. There is a reason
Does
why
We
they're
were
doing
talking
so.
about this, and we were talking about poverty. There are so many things that come from being impoverished. Means you're uneducated. And because you're uneducated, you have no idea what's happening to you. If somebody's selling you something, you can be so easily manipulated if you're uneducated, because you don't have that cognitive ability to think for yourself and
Right.
trust your mind.
You
You know,
don't.
so like we're really just when they're being taken over. You're right. They're being taken over into the country, and they can't get a job because they're illegal. So they don't have any money. They're impoverished, so they have to do what they have to do. And fentanyl is cheap as fuck, I guess. And then you can just sell it as heroin or whatever the fuck is going on.
The fentanyl thing is like they're using the border to transport. So they get the fentanyl from wherever in Mexico, then they transport it across the border. But since the border is wide open, they just have free reign to do it. They're also trafficking like children and like actual people. So on the border right now, there is like the ground is littered with like clothes of like children and women, because they're just being raped on the border, and people are just dying all across the freaking border because they're trying to cross that river and drowning and all that shit. But like it's really, really bad. And of course, these guys, they're the ones that are seeing all of this shit. Like we're talking about it, but we're not seeing what's going on. I know I saw somebody, or I had seen a video of like one of the agents, and he had talked about something called a rape tree, which is like real fucked up. So the tree is like when whoever rapes somebody, they take their clothes and hang it on the tree as kind of like a trophy. And so there's like a tree just with a bunch of like people's clothes on it that they've raped. And it's like, how does this fit in someone's mind that this is like, how do you keep allowing this to happen? Like at a certain point, I'd be
give
like,
in to it so it
I'd be
doesn't
like, fuck
break
this
you.
job. I'm not doing this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, if I'm seeing that, I'm like, okay, I can't be a part of this. I just can't. Like, I'm just going to quit, or I'm going to just say no and have you fire me. Like, I consciously, that would like kill me on the inside. Like, I would literally like die. I was like, I can't do this shit. Like, I can't be a part of it. And like, as he was saying, like, there's got to be a reason why they're doing all of this stuff. There's got to be a reason why they're bringing all of these people in there. As you already said earlier, is like the whole,
I think it's just a
thing.
slow leak to break down the economy and break down the
Well, yeah.
structure and integrity of the people.
But there's this right here. A country prepares for midterm elections. Fake American license from Hong Kong flood United States. So all these people that they're bringing into the country, all these people they're bringing into the country illegally, plus all of these states that are having like no voter ID requirements to vote, and all these like other non-requirements to vote.
No
What?
voter ID.
Yeah, this state.
No voter
This
ID
state right
for
here.
state
Yeah.
government.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you meant
But eventually,
it is.
But I mean, like, why
It
do that
is.
in the first place?
It is for like there's no voter ID required for federal
no shit.
federal things also. So that like certain states are doing that, and this is one of those states.
So you don't have to have
North
an
Carolina.
ID to vote.
Apparently, you don't need to.
Damn,
I think
that's
it's
a
still in
Democratic
court.
thing all the
It's
way.
still in court, like in North Carolina, I would say it's still in court. But I think like California, Oregon, I think they're like Washington also. I think they don't really. You don't need a ID in order to vote. You could just go in there and vote. So imagine you have all of these things flooding in from Hong Kong that are illegal, whatchamacallits, and then you have all of these illegal immigrants coming in across the border. What do you think is going to happen when the election that's happening this year happens? There's probably going to be a lot more of the F word that I still don't know if I can say on YouTube because it's not fuck, but it's the other word that starts with the FR out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say because I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube anymore. But yeah. All of these things
Allegedly.
Alleged. Yes. So that's one of those things that's pretty crazy when all these things come together. It's pretty crazy. That's why I'm saying gotta vote because somebody might try to take your vote and you might be like, what the fuck? That wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop saying that.
We have to exterminate
the roaches.
Okay, Dalek.
Yes.
the roaches
Exterminate.
that don't have any IDs or a fake ID from Tokyo.
Exterminate. But yes. So that's my whole little rabbit hole with the whole stuff with the illegal stuff because it's not just the illegal aliens. It's like it's like black guy. Why do you care about the illegal aliens? Because I'm a black person. I should care the most. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Why is that?
Because I'm black. That's why I can just say that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I have to say.
Power.
I'm black, so that's all I need.
He's got the power.
I'm black, and if you disagree with anything I say,
Then you're
That
racist.
makes you racist,
racist.
according to the new definition of racism. Yeah.
And you know the new definition of
oh
racism?
my God, it's that thing! Oh!
a white person that doesn't agree
Dude,
with
they
anything
use
other than
specifically the
What
words
does it say?
privileges,
It says
white, and
racism. It says
Oh
the
my
marginalization and or oppression of people of color based on a socially constructed racial hierarchy that privileges white people. Who the
What the
fuck
fuck?
changed this? Who the
This is
absolute
like
fuck?
an official
Now,
organization
So
Yeah,
that
racism
it's the anti-
literally means white people against.
Yeah, only
With
white
other
people can be
colors.
racist.
Webster's too.
No, this is
No,
the
not
Anti-Defamation League.
Not yet.
So
That's
this
my
is
fear.
their definition of racism. Now the Webster
But this
dictionary, the Webster definition, I think it's still the correct thing. But this is the beginning of them trying
Yeah.
to change the definition, because this is what people are working off of these days. So I can be like, oh, I'm black. If you don't agree with me, then
I think they're
fuck you.
trying to
just-
wipe out white people.
It's just one of those weird things lately.
I'm not gonna say you're not right.
All right, let's start fucking.
I'm not gonna
Better start
disagree with
I'm about to have
Rating.
so many kids, man. I'm about to just go
We gonna
around
be like
fucking
rabbits.
everybody.
It's gonna be
and like I'm
like
not gonna
rabbits.
tell any that I'm
Rabbit
busting
season.
in them, dude. And I'm getting
Dude.
people pregnant all over the fucking
Oh
place
my God.
all the time.
I
bro.
hope your significant others are watching this right now.
Sig fig, your sig
In
fig.
between all, dude, I'm coming back to knock her up every time
Dude,
she's able, man.
Every day.
Every 9 months, pop.
It's
It's gonna be like a Mormon relationship, dude.
Oh
That's
my
that's
God.
what Mormons believe, is to have lots of
The
babies.
more
Dude,
kids you have,
yeah,
the
they
have
higher
kids, man.
heaven you
Yeah,
have or
all
something.
that kind of stuff.
Isn't it that girl that's at her job that's a Mormon?
Yes.
shh. They know where we work now.
Pop,
Shut
pop,
up.
your fault.
Oh shit.
Shut up, James.
Man.
Look, I may have started this
You're gonna
like
get
Your name is James.
I may have started digging the hole, James, but you can't keep making
James,
it
James,
deeper.
James.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
Smooth, you're fucking everything.
You said everybody's
Took that fucking
names.
pre-workout, got you jacked.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that
We know
pre-workout
each other's
will make
name.
you more aggressive.
Oh
It
well.
will make you highly aggressive.
Well, thank
shit.
you for telling me that. Oh well.
Yeah, I can't talk to my significant other after I take it because like I'll go.
Oh
Apparently,
my
I'm
God,
naturally
no.
aggressive, so it kind of works out.
Yeah.
I mean,
She won't even talk, and I'll end up pissed off. And I'm like, it's because I just talked myself into something.
Into an angry.
Yeah.
right. You just talked yourself.
Right.
You started, like I said, you started digging the hole and
So
then
I'm
made it
talking, I was
deeper.
like, hey, on this show, we're talking about, and then I end up like talking about, man, fuck Walmart, fuck big organizations, fuck Biden, man.
Oh
Democracy
my
is
God.
destroying everything. Why are you shopping at Walmart? She's just like,
I don't know what she looks
I'm
like.
sorry.
I'd like
the
to
only
imagine that is the
place-
Oh
actual
my
thing
gosh.
she
I
makes.
can for some reason
every
see that
time.
she's like, oh,
Oh my God.
You need to stop doing that podcast.
You're scaring me. You changed ever since you joined the podcast. Oh my God.
Oh my
The
God.
world's fucking racist, and it's against white people.
So I think this word has turned into something
Sorry.
different, right? Sorry.
Anyway,
Going
So I
back
think
on
this word has
topic.
turned into something different, right? So I found this on Twitter, thought terminating cliche. And I think that's what the word racism has turned into. A thought terminating cliche, also known as a semantic stop sign, a thought stopper, a bumper sticker logic, or cliche thinking, is a form of loaded language used to quell cognitive dissonance, which basically means that it's a word to prevent people from having to think. So if you come
like saying it is what it is.
no, it's like if I tell you you're racist and you're like, how am I racist? And I'm like, you're racist because of whatever. You're just racism. You know what I'm saying? That just prevents me from having to think about it because I'm just calling you a racist for whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're a racist. Just like using what they use anti-vaxxer and think that they use in this anti-vaxxer, which means that you are against the vaccine and the vaccine mandates or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So it prevents them from having to actually logically think. They just use anti-vaxxer, or somebody calls someone an anti-vaxxer, and then that just terminates any argument that comes to them because they're just going to look at you as an
It
anti-vaxxer.
just means, yeah,
Right.
like you didn't
And
get
it
the
stops
thing,
them.
then you're an anti-vaxxer.
Yes, it just stops them from
simply
having to
are
do any
No matter
Anything
what
against it
kind
all.
of logic you bring to the table at that point, you are officially labeled as one.
Yes, and they're not gonna listen.
Like you immediately. What do you think? You were still being quiet, and I'm scared.
He's like,
I need to know what you think.
he's
I'm
like,
thinking.
Oh.
he's like, what?
Yeah, he says good stuff though.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
like,
he's been bringing stuff. He just hasn't chimed into the conversation
Yeah,
as of
yeah.
late. I just want to know.
Can't
'cause-
talk too much, you know.
Yeah,
then
I
you
know,
lose
I-
value in your words. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like when people don't have to think about stuff. If
Right.
you can't have an intelligent conversation about something, it's not worth bringing up at all.
Right.
Like racism, it's good to bring up if you have something to bring to the table. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, and if you're just saying it to say it, then why say it in the first
No
place?
drama,
It doesn't make any
Right.
sense. Yeah.
Excitement.
That's
Yes,
what I
we-
mean. But this whole world now, with social media, all this kind of stuff, especially Twitter,
Yes.
specifically, they thrive on it because it makes
It's
them
exhausting,
money.
right?
Yeah,
And
it's
you can-
exhausting.
yeah.
But it makes them money. Like just advertising these certain things, different, organizations that support them and stuff like that will pay them.
like Twitter is almost an echo chamber where
Yeah.
the only one thought process is allowed. There are other thought processes, but you can't say certain things or they'll kick you off because they're like, no, we don't want that kind of thought process here.
It's similar to how Tumblr was before it.
Well, I mean, Twitter
Tumblr-
didn't Twitter basically replace Tumblr?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, really? I
All
didn't know
those
that.
people ran
Yeah,
over.
I mean, well, yeah,
Tumblr-
they got to go somewhere.
yeah.
All these people have the same opinion from this one social media website went to another because it was just as accessible to them, right?
Oh, wait, is that what happened when Tumblr was like, we're going to get rid of porn, and so then everybody went to Twitter
Yeah.
instead?
yeah,
Because
Such a
Twitter
word.
That's
does Twitter
funny.
allow porn?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah. Twitter.
They-
I don't
They
social
definitely
media.
do.
So
Hell yeah.
I don't social media. I'm
Twitter,
sorry.
here I come.
Well, I guess I gotta make that account now.
Yes, you do.
He's been pushing for me
So I
to
can
do
put
social
my
media. and
pictures
I
up?
don't-
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Well,
we're gonna
make
start
sure-
that.
Make
As
sure
long as you
they're
aren't embarrassed,
there's make sure they're sensually censored so that your OnlyFans gets the money.
Right? Yes, it's gonna be the
There you
Oreyo
go.
Show OnlyFans.
Yeah, my OnlyFans is disgusting.
There's some raunchy.
You would not be my friend
Oh,
anymore.
man.
if you saw
There's
it.
some raunchy crap. You would be surprised at the places your mind goes.
Oh, dude, the articles we read earlier about that.
Oh, those articles.
Oh my god.
I don't,
The
don't even
stuff.
want
they
to.
said
So,
on that
huh?
website.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I think he's talking
Oh,
about someone
y'all.
else.
Hmm?
You and Austin.
Huh? No.
The articles you
Oh wait,
read?
I was here.
It was a video.
Oh,
About
yeah.
all the stuff
Yeah,
that's
that's
on
right.
there. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy on OnlyFans that there was a video we were watching about some crazy shit that's on OnlyFans. We can watch it later.
Some
it's
real
pretty-
like it's
it's-
famous for its porn, but there's
There's
so
lots
much
of
more to
crazy
it
shit.
that
What are
you
you
just
talking
wouldn't
about?
expect.
It's like the
OnlyFans.
iceberg. You know, the internet iceberg. It's like that.
It
is-
just gets deeper.
Yeah.
It's
deeper
bigger.
porn.
There's
porn.
surface level stuff that makes
No,
it
you're
crap.
talking about
But, like,
OnlyFans.
It goes from normal lewds all the way down to
The
very
darkest,
taboo.
deepest, like
Yeah.
bad shit. That's like,
It's just
is that
OnlyFans
allowed?
has that kind of
Yeah.
stuff? I thought
Yeah.
they recently...
Like that's illegal, bro.
Oh no,
outlawed porn.
they did, and then they
Amended
didn't
it.
do it.
They were like,
you know what I'm
fuck,
saying?
everybody left
They
it.
amended the original idea because
Yeah.
they were like, we want money.
Then they
Yeah.
were like, "Shit, well, the
We
only
want to
people
be
on our
used.
site is porn people, so I guess we can't really like delete everybody
They
because that's literally
probably-
the only thing that's there. There's
They
the
looked
Horny
at-
horny
young
porn."
teenagers
They looked at
are
Tumblr
giving
in
us
the-
money. We need it.
They looked at Tumblr in the internet dark corner and was like, no, you know what? Never mind.
All right, well, back on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, moving on from OnlyFans. So this next thing is kind of like not the same topic. It's kind of like so. There was a police officer in New York that was killed like at a 911 call, and once again, I'm not one person who's against the police or anything. So but they had this ginormous parade thing because the reason that the dude died was because of the DA, which was I don't even know if I can say this person's name, George Soros. There's this DA that was appointed by George Soros, and if you don't know who he is, I'm gonna explain him later because I'm gonna do that
I think
later.
everyone knows.
Everybody who knows who that is,
So what was the name again?
George Soros.
Yeah.
You know who that is? Okay. Well, he was appointed by that dude, and that's kind of why this dude was killed because of just all the crime that's happening for no flipping reason. Now, the thing about this is, once again, yes, that's very bad that it happened, but isn't it crazy how they have all of this because that one guy died, but at the same time, all of those mostly peaceful protests that were happening in 2020, they just couldn't do anything or didn't. And also, they're also doing all of these, allowing all these mandate, things to happen. It's kind of like, guys, the police have a job, but why are you expecting people to be on your side when you kind of are doing things against the people? And I mean, once again, yes, it's fucked up that this happened, but you kind of have to be like, why don't you do something like this for the people that you're supposed to be protecting and serving? You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people died during those mostly peaceful riots. And there's a lot of crazy ish going on with all of these mandates that are definitely unconstitutional. So it's kind of like, dudes, like, are you trying to have people hate you? Because this is kind of how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, come on. There's times, but you kind of have to like even it out a bit, like, because that's a lot of people. That's a lot of police officers. Imagine if all of these police officers were out there during the mostly peaceful riots and stopping the mostly peaceful riots. Those mostly peaceful riots would have been all peaceful.
Well, those cops were all out giving speeding tickets to people and shit.
Right? Yeah. Making sure everybody had their mask on.
Or you're 5 over, sir.
I'm getting their coffee and donuts too, dude.
Yeah, for real.
So it's like, it's crazy-ish, but I don't know who, like, there's going to be people who support it, but it's not that many people, as you can see. It's not like a crowd of people back here. It's kind of just like very few people that are like, yeah, And then lots of other people are like, nah. Oh, look at there, guys.
Ooh.
It looks like it's the
What
time for
is that? Oh, it
you,
looks
YouTube.
like screw off.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, wow, look at there. I guess this is the part of the show, guys, where we say fuck you to Susan Wajasaki. If that's how you say her name. I'm still not sure. I honestly couldn't tell you, but Susan Wajasaki can go F off because we're gonna go to Rumble
They're doing
and
something.
talk about stuff that I'm still just like, I don't know if we can talk about it on YouTube, so I'm just gonna not even like try it.
Easily.
I'm just gonna go away and go to Rumble and then finish the rest of the day. Am I burping in the microphone? Can you hear that? Because gosh,
I don't know. You're sitting right behind me, so
okay, so you can't hear it. Sweet. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go away from YouTube and talk about some other stuff over at Rumble. So, if you would like to, go ahead and follow us at, well, whatchamacallit, go over to Rumble. Follow the link down in the description that says the Rumble link. Go there, follow that live, and if you're already in there at the Rumble live stream, because then that's what's up. All right, let's do this. Let's get out of Rumble, or get out of YouTube, because YouTube is
Let's get ready to
Arsehole.
rumble.
Bye bye, YouTube.
bye-bye.
Adios.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, tell us how you really feel.